see. Can you look at Mama? You look so beautiful. Okay. Your turn. You want to turn? Can you do it? Good job. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I decided to do some day in the life kind of vlog style videos the next couple of days because I have recently started my own speech therapy private practice, and I'm just kind of sharing what a couple days in the life look like. I'm going to do a work day. Excuse me. Oh, you want to give her some milk? And then a non-work day. Just to kind of show what I feel like I have found a really good work-life balance, which is, hi baby, oh, which is something that I really struggled with for a long time. So today is a work day for me. I actually work 2 days a week. I work on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I have somebody watch her for most of the day, but we do start at 10 o'clock, so that gives me a couple hours with her to play and get some quality time in the morning. Then I do paperwork and planning for a couple hours, and then I have some speech therapy sessions for a couple of hours. And what I do is I travel to my clients' homes. So they're all local, they're all within, the furthest one is like 30 minutes. Most of them are like 10 minutes from my house. So that's what I do. Today I just have 3 clients. When I worked in the schools, because that's what I did before, I was a full-time SLP, speech language pathologist in the schools. And when I did work there, I probably had, in my one district, I had about 50 kids. In the other district, I had over 80 kids. That was a nightmare, but that was just way too much. I was in survival mode all the time. I have a whole video about why I quit that job after she was born. But yeah, I went from about 50 clients to about 5 or 6 now. And that sounds like nothing, but it is just the right amount for me. I wanted to be very part-time. Good job, babe. You need help? Push it in. Good job. I wanted to be very part-time, and that's what this is. You know, it's just enough to have a little bit of extra money to help us make ends meet, but at the same time, I have so much time to still spend with my girls. I'm definitely not making as much money as I was before, but we're finding that quality is sometimes better than quantity when it comes to life, I guess. But yeah, welcome to a couple days in my life. If you're wondering what it's like to quit a full-time job and go down to part-time, if you're thinking about it, it is the best decision I've ever made, without a doubt. My mental health is so much better, I'm so much happier, and I can spend so much more time with my family. So yeah, we're just playing a little bit here until it's time for me to drop her off at her Mimi's house. And then we'll kind of get the work side of the day going. Try again. Aww. Oh, you want Mama to do it? Nose. Oh. That's the first time you've done that by yourself. Good job. You did great. Make it go. Oh, you showing me? You're strong. Crash. Uh-oh. You got me. What's meow? Meow, meow. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. I think that Halloween book is your favorite. I honestly feel like one of the most exhausting parts of motherhood is just packing everything up for everybody over and over all day long. I have the book bag, the lunchbox, the diaper bag, my purse, my work bag. It's just like never ending. All right, I believe we're ready to go. Can't do this with one hand. All right. I just realized I forgot about my coffee and now it's cold. So I think that happens every day to every mom across the world. And you're rearranging the furniture. What are you doing? Emma, what are you doing? All right, baby. Let's go to Mimi's house. Grab the coat. Okay, so I'm back at the house now, ready to start my work day. So a lot of what I'm going to be doing for the next couple hours is I have to finish some paperwork. I have to do a couple SOAP notes, which basically those are just kind of my summaries of the sessions I've done, and write up some super bills. And those are basically invoices that people can submit to their insurance company to see if they will cover any of the speech session. So that's what I'm going to work on first. Then I'm going to be doing some planning for my sessions later today, and then probably working on putting together some materials that I'll need this week. I have most of my activities planned that we're going to do for today's session. So I usually start with a little warm up where we'll go over their homework that I gave them the week before. And then we'll do a little game. I like this app. I've only paid for one sound. You have to kind of like pay for each sound. You get P, your P sound for free, but like I hardly have ever had any students working on that sound or clients. So let's say I want to work on it in words, and my kids love the matching game. I don't even let them win, and they usually beat me because I have the worst short-term memory ever. Let's say I want to work on this sound in the middle of words, the medial position. So patches, armchair. So we'll just kind of go back and forth and practice the sound either in words or sentences. So that would be our first activity. And this app is cool. It can even record their responses, and they can kind of listen and see whether they think that was a good ch sound or not. And then the next thing I have for today is this little game here. It's more like an activity, I guess, than a game. I just picked this up at Target. I thought it would be fun for my kids to work on. So basically, the way I'm going to use it is I'm going to have my students say their word like a couple of times, maybe one time. Let's say the word is chick, and they say chick, chick, chick. They said it 3 times. So they would earn 3 of these little squares. So like, if we look at number 1, that's blue. So I have them all in this little bag here. I hope this doesn't become too complicated. My goal is to have easy, quick activities that are fun and engaging for the kids. So then they would earn 3 little tiles and find, 3 spots for the number 1. They're magnets, so it sticks to the metal container. And then we'll keep going and try to fill up the whole picture. There's also a front and a back. And here's the key. I am not bringing this stack. I am bringing 1 card. They're going to have the choice of either they can do the friendly fish picture or they can do the happy home picture. So the key to working with kids is giving them choices but limiting the choices and making sure that you are getting rid of as many distractions and time wasters as you can. So I'm hoping this goes well. It's the first time I've ever used it in therapy, so we will see. We'll see how it goes. And then for their homework today, just these cute little caterpillar pages, since yesterday was actually the first day of spring. So what I'll do is we'll kind of go through the session, and for their homework, I like to pick words that are kind of easy that they can say on their own. So I like to tailor it to them instead of having pre-made words. So as we go through the session, if I notice that they have success with certain words more than others, I will write them on each word on a little section of the bodies, and that will be what they practice. I actually make resources like this. I have a Teachers Pay Teachers store, so I made a big packet with all of a lot of activities to go through the whole year, but this is one of them. So you can say whether you want them to practice it like 5 times each or in a sentence. You write the sound up here. I use these all the time. They're so simple, but they're really versatile, and my students like them. They can color them throughout the week while they practice if they want. But I always tell parents that practicing at home is so important. So I always leave a little something with them to practice. And then I do have an older student that I'm seeing today, or client. I'm so used to working in the schools, I just call them students. But he's working more at the conversation level. So I have these reading passages with the target sounds kind of underlined and highlighted or bold for him. And we kind of work on reading. And then to get even more automatic, I was thinking about this would you rather game. The R's and rather would be a good way to practice. Obviously, this game has seen a lot of love when I worked with middle schoolers in the school districts. It got a little bit destroyed, the box anyway. I'm not sure about this one though, because let me see if I can find an example in here. Okay, so some of them are a little bit more tame, like would you rather have both eyes on the side of your face like a flounder? That one's not so bad. But then there are some that are just so over the top disgusting. Like, would you rather eat a stick of cotton candy entirely made from belly button lint or eat an earwax burrito? And like, that's just really gross. So I might actually pick and choose. And instead of playing the actual game, just kind of ask him a few would you rather questions for fun. Just because I don't want to gross him out, and I don't want his parents to be like, what in the world are you doing? Also, I always throw Uno in my bag. I don't know where my regular Uno is. I could only find this Coco Uno. But I used to think like, oh, I need like a creative game to play every single session. But now I've realized if you play the same games over and over, that's less time you have to spend explaining the directions. And everyone knows how to play Uno. So I just throw that in as a little extra time filler in case I have extra time at the end. The kids love it, and then each time they play a card, they say one of their sounds just to get that reinforced practice. And by the way, my sessions are usually, unless it's like a really little kid that can't handle it, but usually that would be play-based therapy anyway. Anyway, I'm getting off track. They're usually 45 minutes long, and then I usually spend some time at the end talking with the parents, which is one of the things that I love about private practice, is just that parent collaboration. Okay, and yet another bag to pack. So the things I bring with me for my speech therapy sessions are this little supply bag. I put some of my articulation cards in there. Some random markers. We were using those all the time, but then everyone started complaining that they weren't working very well. So I bought a new set of markers last week and some new crayons too, so I always bring that. These are scented stickers, and I have found that that is just such an easy way to motivate kids. They all have their own speech folder, and if they do their homework, they get a sticker, and if they do all of their work during a speech session, they get a sticker, and they love those scented stickers. And I have some dry erase markers in there. Sometimes we do some activities that we need those for. So then my other supplies, art supplies, what are these? I will not need those today, so I'm gonna leave those out. iPad, definitely need that. And let's see, I took out all the good would you rather questions. So we'll put those in there along with Uno. And this little game that we're gonna try today. And I just wanted to show too, since I'm not vlogging on Thursday, that's when I have more of my early intervention kids. So this is like my big bag of toys. So sometime today or Thursday, I'm gonna go through and sanitize all of this. So we've got Mr. Potato Head, some dinosaur toys. This is food in here. Sometimes I bring farm toys. So with early intervention kids, it's a lot of just play-based therapy. So that is super fun. I kind of look forward to Thursdays. Totally different than anything I used to do when I worked in elementary schools. All right, I'm literally sitting on the floor here, but I finished my lunch. Got junk on the couch, laundry to fold. But my first client actually canceled today. She wanted to reschedule for Thursday. So that gives me a little bit of extra time. So I'm going to work on planning for Thursday, cleaning the house a little bit. And I do have a Teachers Pay Teachers store. I think I mentioned that earlier. And if I have any extra time, a lot of times I'll just work on creating products or updating my covers or, you know, anything like that for my Teachers Pay Teachers store. So I guess we'll just do a little bit of miscellaneous things for the next couple hours, but typically I would be getting ready to go to my first session right around now. Oh, and then as far as tonight goes, my sessions should last until about 5:30 probably, which is a little bit late. So my husband said he would grill some burgers tonight. So I'm looking forward to that, looking forward to not cooking. All right, I'm about to leave for my afternoon sessions. I always get this like tiny bit of nervousness before I leave, and I don't think that'll ever go away. I think it's just something I struggle with, and it's mostly because I have almost this guilt, like I'm afraid that my clients won't make progress fast enough, or they won't be able, something won't click for them. This feeling used to be so much worse when I was working in the schools and had 50 students. I think it's something a lot of SLPs and probably people in the health field struggle with. I need to stop. I need to get over it. I need to know that like I'm doing my best and then just to not worry about it, because there's so many factors that go into whether a client is going to make quick progress or not. So that is something I struggle with every day. But even though I'm a tiny bit nervous, I'm just excited. I'm excited to see my clients and hopefully see them make progress. Oh, and obviously I can't share anything at the sessions because of privacy and everything like that. So I will see you guys later. I am still in my car, but it's 2 hours later and my sessions went really well. One of the parents said that her son had been in speech for a while before I started working on him or with him, and this is the most improvement she's seen, and that just made me feel good, especially considering what I was talking about before I left for my session. So now I'm here to pick up the girls. I'm excited to see them.
Mommy, I made a lava fall.
A lava fall?
Mm-hmm.
You chilling out after school?
Oh, I'm falling down it.
Playing a little Minecraft to wind down. I wanted to go outside, but I don't know. We got home a little later than I thought. We'll see. We are home, and I got this package today. My daughters and their cousins are each getting one. And they just say Egg Hunting Squad for our family Easter party day. So I'm excited. It's so cute. It is already 6 and Luke is going to be late for work, so instead of burgers, We're just gonna do a frozen pizza. Just kind of sad because I've been hungry for burgers all day, but it's okay. Dinner is served. Say night-night, sissy.
Can I have a hug?
Kisses? Give me kisses.
Is it bedtime? Can you give me a kiss? Mwah! Give me your cheek. Say night-night. You say night-night? You're getting shy. You see yourself. Who's that? Say night-night. Oh! So I laid down to read and immediately fell asleep, which happens almost every night, but now it's after 10 and I still need to make a lunch for Scarlett and shower and tidy up. Ugh, I'm so tired. Love you. All right, we just did the bus pickup and ate breakfast, and now I need some coffee so I can get my day started. You need help. You needed all the puzzles, huh? One just wasn't enough. Oh, you got them all. There's no more under there. Need help? Look. Can you do one? Oh. Interesting strategy. Love it, girl. That's one way to do it. Oh. And you are working on emptying your entire toy box, huh? I think you've gotten everything you can reach. Oh. Yep, you want those all out of there. And I forgot about my coffee again. It's cold. Yeah, that annoys me too. More. Well, we're having some SpaghettiOs and some corn and applesauce for lunch. Emma is anyway. It's 11 o'clock on the dot, and I can definitely tell that we pushed nap time a little longer than normal. So we will see how long she sleeps. I would like to get a few things done while she's napping. I tried to get some laundry done this morning, but you know how that goes with a baby. So I want to get a bunch of laundry folded. I would love to mop the floors, maybe get some computer work done. We'll see how far I get. And then we definitely need to get out of the house this afternoon. We're both feeling it, huh? So we're gonna go, I think we're gonna go to this little fruit farm, kind of like a farmer market. You know, if there's anything good in the Midwest, it's our farmers markets and our, you know, fresh fruit and vegetables, and we live in farmland, so we definitely love doing those types of things. And this particular one has a little playground and a pond where you can feed the fish. Although last time I don't think they had the fish food out. So we'll see today, but I think it'll be good. And we'll buy a bunch of yummy food. They are known for their donuts. Yeah, you want to buy some donuts today? Should we go buy some donuts? And then we go play outside if it's not raining? Yeah, first you gotta take a good long nap. Okay, let's finish this lunch. You're not in a very good mood. Come here. All right. Good night. In the great green room, there was a telephone and a red balloon. Where's the red balloon? Yeah. Good night air, good night noises everywhere. There's a balloon. See the moon? The kitties are gonna sleep on a chair. The mouse. And look, the lights are on in the house. Where's the fire? Where's the fire? Yeah, it's hot. We don't touch fire. The end. All right, let's turn on your sound machine. Let's get your bunny. Let me snuggle your bunny. Oh, yeah. And your blankie. All right, Mama's gonna turn off the hallway. I'm gonna turn off your light. Good night, baby. Let's go in your crib. Oh, I'll get it. I'm stuck. Good night, baby. Go to sleep. Okay, so nap time update. She has been sleeping for over 2 hours. I've gotten things tidied. I made lunch for myself. I folded these 3 loads of laundry. And did some computer work, and she's still sleeping, so. Hey, oh, what's wrong? I think you took your hair out. Do you want to push it? You want mommy to do it?
Guess you caught me resting my eyes. I'm Farmer Davy. Now listen, if in your tummy's are rumbling, why not wrap your gums around some of that fine-looking produce here? My brother, my kid and I at White House work real hard.
Not sure about
downright.
Dave, we're gonna walk to the lake. It looks like they don't have the fish food out yet, but we'll go look at them anyway. Chocolate cookie, huh? Glad we did that. The weather wasn't very nice, but it was a fun way to spend the afternoon. Emma's squealing in the other room if you can hear her. But here's our little haul. We got donuts. She's not mad. It's just, that's what she does. Apple cinnamon and vanilla sprinkles, and they are famous for their blueberry donuts, so I get some of those every time. And then they always have this hummus. It is so good. It's super expensive, but it's worth it. It's like really spicy and delicious. This is called Wake Up Crunch. It's just got some nuts and some chocolate covered coffee beans and stuff like that in there. I like that just to snack on. And this Gugesberg cheese, we get this every time too. This actually is from Amish country, which we've visited there a few times too. One of our favorite things to do there is buy cheese, but yes, we always get this Gugesberg cheese. And then the only other thing is this avocado tomatilla salsa, which I'm excited to try. Quick update, that salsa is so spicy. Nowhere on there does it say it's hot. And I was unsuspecting and just took a bite, and oh my gosh, I like spicy things, but it was almost too much for me. My mouth is still on fire. Anyway, it was pretty good though. Well, I'm probably gonna start dinner here soon. I'm gonna make fajitas for dinner. And then I think I'll sign off after that. I know the day's not totally over, but that kind of gives you an idea of what my days are like as a private practice owner who is working from home part-time. Every other day I kind of have a more structured day where I get a lot of work done, but then on the days that I'm not working, it's amazing to be able to spend so much time with my family, get housework done. We're definitely having to sacrifice, as you know, we're not bringing in the income that we used to be, but it is so worth it. I cannot stress that enough. I feel like women these days are just expected to do it all. And I think if you make some sacrifices and put your foot down and say, you know, I can only do this part-time, I think it would be so helpful for a lot of people. I mean, not everybody. I'm sure there are plenty of people out there who have the work-life balance thing totally down, but that was not me. I didn't have a good work-life balance at all. And I know it's not always a choice for everyone too, as it wasn't for me for many years. So I just pray that if it is your hope that you are able to find a way to do it. And I'm going to sign off. I'll put a few more little clips in here of the rest of the night and making dinner and stuff. But for the most part, I think I'm going to sign off for today. So subscribe if you want to see more videos like this one. And I will see you guys next time. Bye. Ready, and this is probably like my favorite meal. I love it. I could have it all the time, but it's so simple. It's just fajitas. We have our warm tortillas. I also have some rice on the stove because I like to eat it just over rice sometimes. Oh, I spilled something there. We have sour cream and cheese and our peppers and onions, and then our chicken.